situate,
位置づける、
situate the building, situate the building. Well situated, well situated. Situate in context, situate in context. Tolerance,
寛容、耐性、
show tolerance, show tolerance. Tolerance for pain, tolerance for pain. Religious tolerance, religious tolerance. Recite,
暗唱する、朗読する、
recite a poem, recite a poem. Recite the lines, recite the lines. Recite by heart, recite by heart. Freight,
貨物、
freight train, freight train. Ship freight, ship freight. Freight charges, freight charges. Slay,
殺す、
slay the dragon, slay the dragon. Slay in battle, slay in battle. Slay enemies, slay enemies. Enrich,
豊かにする、
enrich knowledge, enrich knowledge. Enrich soil, enrich soil. Culturally enriched, culturally enriched. Snore,
いびきをかく、いびき、
snore loudly, snore loudly. Heard a snore, heard a snore. Snore during sleep, snore during sleep. Den,
巣穴、隠れ家、
lion's den, lion's den. Dark den, dark den. Private den, private den. Tram,
路面電車、
take the tram, take the tram. Tram station, tram station. Modern tram, modern tram. Profess,
公言する、装う、
profess love, profess love. Profess ignorance, profess ignorance. Profess faith, profess faith. Thaw,
解凍する、解凍、
thaw the meat, thaw the meat. Spring thaw, spring thaw. Relations thawed, relations thawed. Coastal,
沿岸の、
coastal town, coastal town. Coastal erosion, coastal erosion. Coastal route, coastal route. Notable,
注目すべき、
notable figure, notable figure. Notable achievement, notable achievement. Notable event, notable event. Seam,
縫い目、接合部、
sewing seam, sewing seam. Seam in fabric, seam in fabric. burst at the seams, burst at the seams. Implore,
懇願する、
implore for help, implore for help. Implore mercy, implore mercy. Implore the judge, implore the judge. Pathetic,
哀れな、
pathetic excuse, pathetic excuse. Pathetic condition, pathetic condition. Sound pathetic, sound pathetic. Contend,
主張する、争う、
contend with difficulties, contend with difficulties. Contend for victory, contend for victory. Contend that it's true, contend that it's true. Exile,
追放、追放する、
live in exile, live in exile. Exile from the country, exile from the country. Return from exile, return from exile. Density,
密度、
population density, population density. High density area, high density area. Density of material, density of material. Inherent,
生来の、本来の、
inherent trait, inherent trait. Inherent risk, inherent risk. Inherent problem, inherent problem. Perplex,
当惑させる、
perplex the students, perplex the students. Perplexing problem, perplexing problem. Look perplexed, look perplexed. Sly,
ずる賢い、
sly smile, sly smile. Sly trick, sly trick. Act slyly, act slyly. Census,
国勢調査、
national census, national census. Take a census, take a census. Census data, census data. Stapler,
ホッチキス、
use a stapler, use a stapler. Broken stapler, broken stapler. Refill the stapler, refill the stapler. Pave,
舗装する、
pave the road, pave the road. Paved path, paved path. Pave the way, pave the way. Edible,
食べられる、
edible flowers, edible flowers. Edible insects, edible insects. Barely edible, barely edible. Shabby,
みすぼらしい、
shabby clothes, shabby clothes. Live in a shabby house, live in a shabby house. Look shabby, look shabby. Revelation,
啓示、発覚、
shocking revelation, Shocking revelation. Divine revelation. Divine revelation. New revelation. New revelation. Thereafter.
その後、
Immediately thereafter. Immediately thereafter. Thereafter he left. Thereafter he left. 5 years thereafter. 5 years thereafter. Punctuality.
時間厳守。
Value punctuality. Value punctuality. Punctuality is key. Punctuality is key. Lack of punctuality. Lack of punctuality. Editorial.
社説の。
Write an editorial. Write an editorial. Editorial staff. Editorial staff. Newspaper editorial. Newspaper editorial. Merchandise.
商品、売買する。
Display merchandise. Display merchandise. Buy merchandise. Buy merchandise. Promote merchandise. Promote merchandise. Pharmacist.
薬剤師。
Licensed pharmacist. Licensed pharmacist. Pharmacist at the counter. Pharmacist at the counter. Consult a pharmacist. Consult a pharmacist. Yarn.
毛糸、話。
Spin yarn. Spin yarn. Tell a yarn. Tell a yarn. Colored yarn. Colored yarn. Elevate.
持ち上げる、高める。
Elevate your feet. Elevate your feet. Elevate mood. Elevate mood. Elevate the discussion. Elevate the discussion. Gargle.
うがいする、うがい。
Gargle with salt water. Gargle with salt water. Morning gargle. Morning gargle. Gargle every day. Gargle every day. Exquisite.
非常に美しい、精巧な。
Exquisite jewelry. Exquisite jewelry. Exquisite taste. Exquisite taste. Exquisite design. Exquisite design. Rebellious.
反抗的な。
Rebellious teenager. Rebellious teenager. Rebellious behavior. Rebellious behavior. Rebellious spirit. Rebellious spirit. Detergent.
洗剤。
Use detergent. Use detergent. Laundry detergent. Laundry detergent. Detergent for dishes. Detergent for dishes. Dividend.
配当金。
Receive dividends. Receive dividends. Annual dividend. Annual dividend. Stock dividend. Stock dividend. Preface.
序文を書く。
Write a preface. Write a preface. Preface by the author. Preface by the author. Read the preface. Read the preface. Reinforce.
強化する。
Reinforce the structure. Reinforce the structure. Reinforce the point. Reinforce the point. Steel reinforced. Steel reinforced. Conceptual.
概念的な。
Conceptual framework. Conceptual framework. Conceptual understanding. Conceptual understanding. Conceptual art. Conceptual art. Tumble.
転ぶ、転倒。
Tumble down the stairs. Tumble down the stairs. Stock prices tumbled. Stock prices tumbled. Accidental tumble. Accidental tumble. Contemplate.
熟考する。
Contemplate life. Contemplate life. Contemplate a decision. Contemplate a decision. Quietly contemplate. Quietly contemplate. Devour.
むさぼり食う、没頭する。
Devour the meal. Devour the meal. Devour a book. Devour a book. Devour news. Devour news. Traitor.
裏切り者。
National traitor. National traitor. Branded a traitor. Branded a traitor. Historic traitor. Historic traitor. Equator.
赤道。
Cross the equator. Cross the equator. Equatorial region. Equatorial region. Hot near the equator. Hot near the equator. Fiscal.
財政の。
Fiscal policy. Fiscal policy. Fiscal year. Fiscal year. Fiscal report. Fiscal report. Tan.
日焼けする、日焼け。
Get a tan. Get a tan. Tan skin. Tan skin. Tan evenly. Tan evenly. Supervise.
監督する。
Supervise workers. Supervise workers. Closely supervise. Closely supervise. Supervise a project. Supervise a project. Statistical.
統計の。
Statistical analysis. Statistical analysis. Statistical data. Statistical data. Statistical method. Statistical method. Adore.
崇拝する、非常に好む。
Adore children. Adore children. Adore a celebrity. Adore a celebrity. Adore pets. Adore pets. Vein.
静脈、葉脈。
Blue vein. Blue vein. Leaf veins. Leaf veins. vein in arm, vein in arm. Directive,
指示、指導的な。
follow the directive, follow the directive. Government directive, government directive. Clear directive, clear directive. Envelop,
包む。
envelop in fog, envelop in fog. Envelop the gift, envelop the gift. Enveloped in silence, enveloped in silence. Diameter,
直径。
measure diameter, measure diameter. Pipe diameter, pipe diameter. Diameter of circle, diameter of circle. Altar,
祭壇。
church altar, church altar. Kneel before the altar, kneel before the altar. Altar ceremony, altar ceremony. Flap,
ばたつかせる、羽ばたき。
birds flap wings, birds flap wings. Flap of paper, flap of paper. Flap in the wind, flap in the wind. Skim,
すくい取る、ざっと読む。
skim the surface, skim the surface. Skim the article, skim the article. Skim the milk, skim the milk. Profound,
深い、深遠な。
profound impact, profound impact. Profound knowledge, profound knowledge. Profound silence, profound silence. Altitude,
高度。
high altitude, high altitude. Altitude sickness, altitude sickness. At an altitude of 3000 m, at an altitude of 3000 m. Cripple,
不自由にする、障害者。
cripple the economy, cripple the economy. Physically crippled, physically crippled. Cripple with guilt, cripple with guilt. Vocation,
転職、職業。
religious vocation, religious vocation. Teaching as a vocation, teaching as a vocation. Choose a vocation, choose a vocation. Omission,
省略、抜け。
serious omission, serious omission. Omission of facts, omission of facts. Accidental omission, accidental omission. Sergeant,
軍曹、巡査部長。
police sergeant, police sergeant. Army sergeant, army sergeant. Sergeant in charge, sergeant in charge. Dose,
服用量、投与する。
a dose of medicine, a dose of medicine. Daily dose, daily dose. Take a dose, take a dose. Brochure,
パンフレット。
Tourist brochure. Tourist brochure. Color brochure. Color brochure. Distribute brochures. Distribute brochures. Refrain.
控える、繰り返しく。
Refrain from smoking. Refrain from smoking. Familiar refrain. Familiar refrain. Refrain politely. Refrain politely. Bias.
偏見、偏る。
Unconscious bias. Unconscious bias. Cultural bias. Cultural bias. Bias the results. Bias the results. Satire.
風刺、
Political satire. Political satire. Biting satire. Biting satire. Satire in literature. Satire in literature. Simultaneous.
同時の。
Simultaneous translation. Simultaneous translation. Simultaneous events. Simultaneous events. Simultaneous use. Simultaneous use. Conversion.
転換、
Energy conversion. Energy conversion. Currency conversion. Currency conversion. Conversion to Islam. Conversion to Islam. Steward.
世話係、乗務員。
Flight steward. Flight steward. Good steward. Good steward. Steward the event. Steward the event. Crumb.
パンくず、少量。
Bread crumb. Bread crumb. Not a crumb left. Not a crumb left. Crumbs on the floor. Crumbs on the floor. Expertise.
専門知識。
Technical expertise. Technical expertise. Expertise in marketing. Expertise in marketing. Lack expertise. Lack expertise. Glare.
ギラつく、眩しい光。
Glare of headlights. Glare of headlights. Glare angrily. Glare angrily. Avoid the glare. Avoid the glare. Adoption.
養子縁組、採用。
Adoption of a child. Adoption of a child. Adoption of the plan. Adoption of the plan. Adoption process. Adoption process. Disposal.
処分、処理。
Waste disposal. Waste disposal. Disposal site. Disposal site. At your disposal. At your disposal. Surpass.
上回る。
Surpass expectations. Surpass expectations. Surpass a record. Surpass a record. Surpass oneself. Surpass oneself. Repent.
後悔する。
Repent for sins. Repent for sins. Truly repent. Truly repent. Repent in sorrow. Repent in sorrow. Giggle.
くすくす笑う、くすくす笑い。
Giggle at jokes. Giggle at jokes. Can't stop giggling. Can't stop giggling. Childish giggle. Childish giggle. Confirmation.
確認、確証。
Email confirmation. Email confirmation. Seek confirmation. Seek confirmation. Confirmation of facts. Confirmation of facts. Humid.
湿気の多い。
Humid weather. Humid weather. Feel humid. Feel humid. Humid summer. Humid summer. Saloon.
酒場。
Old Western saloon. Old Western saloon. Enter the saloon. Enter the saloon. Crowded saloon. Crowded saloon. Dictate.
命じる、口述する。
Dictate a letter. Dictate a letter. Dictate terms. Dictate terms. Let no one dictate you. Let no one dictate you. Fright.
恐怖。
Scream in fright. Scream in fright. Give someone a fright. Give someone a fright. Paralyzed with fright. Paralyzed with fright. Execution.
処刑、実行。
Public execution. Public execution. Flawless execution. Flawless execution. Execution of the plan. Execution of the plan. Textile.
織物、織物の。
Textile industry. Textile industry. Textile design. Textile design. Soft textile. Soft textile. Geographical.
地理的な。
Geographical features. Geographical features. Geographical location. Geographical location. Geographical boundaries. Geographical boundaries. Furious.
激怒した。
Furious reaction. Furious reaction. Become furious. Become furious. Furious at the decision. Furious at the decision. Dusk.
夕暮れ。
At dusk. At dusk. Soft dusk light. Soft dusk light. Dusk falls. Dusk falls. Monarchy.
君主制。
Absolute monarchy. Absolute monarchy. British monarchy. British monarchy. Oppose monarchy. Oppose monarchy. Greed.
貪欲。
Driven by greed. Driven by greed. Greed for money. Greed for money. Greed causes downfall. Greed causes downfall. Melancholy.
憂鬱、憂鬱な。
Feel melancholy. Feel melancholy. Melancholy song. Melancholy song. Fall into melancholy. Fall into melancholy. Tribute.
賛辞、献辞。
Pay tribute. Pay tribute. Attribute to. Attribute to. Emotional tribute. Emotional tribute. Tidal.
潮の、上流の。
Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal energy. Tidal energy. Tidal movement. Tidal movement. Shrub.
低木。
Plant shrubs. Plant shrubs. Shrub garden. Shrub garden. Trim the shrub. Trim the shrub. Texture.
手触り、質感。
Smooth texture. Smooth texture. Texture of fabric. Texture of fabric. Rough texture. Rough texture. Tedious.
退屈な。
Tedious task. Tedious task. Tedious explanation. Tedious explanation. Find it tedious. Find it tedious. Drastic.
思い切った、徹底的な。
Drastic measures. Drastic measures. Drastic change. Drastic change. Take drastic action. Take drastic action. Bureaucracy.
官僚制度。
Government bureaucracy. Government bureaucracy. Reduce bureaucracy. Reduce bureaucracy. Complex bureaucracy. Complex bureaucracy. Swarm.
群れ、群がる。
Swarm of bees. Swarm of bees. People swarmed the street. People swarmed the street. Swarm into the hall. Swarm into the hall. Feverish.
熱のある、熱狂的な。
Feverish activity. Feverish activity. Feverish child. Feverish child. Feverish pace. Feverish pace. Prophet.
預言者。
Biblical prophet. Biblical prophet. False prophet. False prophet. Ancient prophet. Ancient prophet. Spur.
拍車、刺激する。
Spur growth. Spur growth. Economic spur. Economic spur. Spur into action. Spur into action. Petition.
嘆願、嘆願する。
Sign a petition. Sign a petition. File a petition. File a petition. Petition for change. Petition for change. Contradict.
矛盾する、反論する。
Contradict a statement. Contradict a statement. Contradict yourself. Contradict yourself. Contradict the facts. Contradict the facts. Pottery.
陶器、
Ancient pottery. Ancient pottery. Make pottery. Make pottery. Pottery studio. Pottery studio. Pitiful.
哀れな、かわいそうな、
Pitiful condition. Pitiful condition. Pitiful cry. Pitiful cry. Look pitiful. Look pitiful. Delegate.
代表者、委任する、
Conference delegate. Conference delegate. Delegate authority. Delegate authority. Delegates from countries. Delegates from countries. Thigh.
太もも、
Thigh muscle. Thigh muscle. Pain in the thigh. Pain in the thigh. Stretch your thigh. Stretch your thigh. Confide.
打ち明ける、
Confide in a friend. Confide in a friend. Confide a secret. Confide a secret. Confide trustfully. Confide trustfully. Easygoing.
のんきな、
Easygoing personality. Easygoing personality. Be easygoing. Be easygoing. Easygoing attitude. Easygoing attitude. Differentiate.
区別する、差別化する、
Differentiate products. Differentiate products. Differentiate clearly. Differentiate clearly. Differentiate between ideas. Differentiate between ideas. Eyelid.
まぶた、
Lower eyelid. Lower eyelid. Eyelid surgery. Eyelid surgery. Eyelid twitch. Eyelid twitch. Furnace.
炉、
Blast furnace. Blast furnace. Furnace room. Furnace room. Industrial furnace. Industrial furnace. Disastrous.
悲惨な、
Disastrous result. Disastrous result. Disastrous event. Disastrous event. Have disastrous effects. Have disastrous effects. Unanimous.
満場一致の、
Unanimous decision. Unanimous decision. Unanimous vote. Unanimous vote. Be unanimous. Be unanimous. Deficiency.
不足、
Vitamin deficiency. Vitamin deficiency. Iron deficiency. Iron deficiency. Correct the deficiency. Correct the deficiency. Distract.
気をそらす、
Distract the driver. Distract the driver. Get distracted easily. Get distracted easily. Don't distract me. Don't distract me. Discomfort.
不快、
Feel discomfort. Feel discomfort. Cause discomfort. Cause discomfort. Physical discomfort. Physical discomfort. Zeal.
熱意、
With great zeal. With great zeal. Religious zeal. Religious zeal. Zeal for learning. Zeal for learning. Stab.
刺す、刺し傷、
Stab with a knife. Stab with a knife. Stab in the back. Stab in the back. Fatal stab wound. Fatal stab wound. Arouse.
刺激する、呼び起こす、
Arouse interest. Arouse interest. Arouse anger. Arouse anger. Arouse suspicion. Arouse suspicion. Arrogant.
傲慢な、
An arrogant attitude. An arrogant attitude. Sound arrogant. Sound arrogant. Arrogant behavior. Arrogant behavior. Quaint.
風変わりで趣のある、
A quaint village. A quaint village. Quaint customs. Quaint customs. Quaint little shop. Quaint little shop. Pluck.
引き抜く、勇気、
Pluck a flower. Pluck a flower. Pluck up courage. Pluck up courage. Pluck a string. Pluck a string. Sublime.
崇高な、素晴らしい、
Sublime beauty. Sublime beauty. A sublime experience. A sublime experience. Truly sublime. Truly sublime. Adorn.
飾る、
Adorn the walls. Adorn the walls. Adorn with flowers. Adorn with flowers. Adorn the table. Adorn the table. Trustee.
理事、受託者、
Board of trustees. Board of trustees. Act as trustee. Act as trustee. Appoint a trustee. Appoint a trustee. Indicator.
指標、表示器、
Economic indicator. Economic indicator. Indicator light. Indicator light. Key indicator. Key indicator. Merciful.
慈悲深い、
A merciful judge. A merciful judge. Mercifully short. Mercifully short. Be merciful. Be merciful. Outfit.
服装、一式、
Wear a nice outfit. Wear a nice outfit. Change outfit. Change outfit. A travel outfit. A travel outfit. Forum.
フォーラム、討論の場、
Online forum. Online forum. Hold a forum. Hold a forum. Public forum. Public forum. Projection.
予測、投影。
Sales projection. Sales projection. Projection screen. Projection screen. Make a projection. Make a projection. Desolate.
荒れ果てた。
A desolate landscape. A desolate landscape. Feel desolate. Feel desolate. Desolate village. Desolate village. Bimonthly.
隔月の隔月に。
A bimonthly magazine. A bimonthly magazine. Publish bimonthly. Publish bimonthly. Bimonthly meeting. Bimonthly meeting. Wither.
しおれる、衰える。
Flowers wither. Flowers wither. Wither with age. Wither with age. Wither away. Wither away. Enchant.
魅了する。
Enchant the audience. Enchant the audience. Enchant with magic. Enchant with magic. Be enchanted by music. Be enchanted by music. Anonymous.
匿名の。
An anonymous donor. An anonymous donor. Remain anonymous. Remain anonymous. Anonymous letter. Anonymous letter. Dismissal.
解雇、却下。
Employee dismissal. Employee dismissal. Dismissal of the case. Dismissal of the case. Wrongful dismissal. Wrongful dismissal. Liability.
責任、負債。
Financial liability. Financial liability. Assume liability. Assume liability. Limit liability. Limit liability. Eloquent.
雄弁な。
An eloquent speech. An eloquent speech. Eloquent silence. Eloquent silence. Speak eloquently. Speak eloquently. Meditate.
瞑想する、熟考する。
Meditate daily. Meditate daily. Meditate in silence. Meditate in silence. Meditate on life. Meditate on life. Vapor.
蒸気。
Water vapor. Water vapor. Form vapor. Form vapor. Clouds of vapor. Clouds of vapor. Fingerprint.
指紋。
Take fingerprints. Take fingerprints. Match fingerprints. Match fingerprints. Leave a fingerprint. Leave a fingerprint. Prove.
証明する。
Prove your point. Prove your point. Prove innocent. Prove innocent. Prove useful. Prove useful. reconcile,
和解させる、一致させる。
reconcile differences, reconcile differences, reconcile with him, reconcile with him, reconcile facts, reconcile facts, submarine,
潜水艦、
military submarine, military submarine, nuclear submarine, nuclear submarine, sink a submarine, sink a submarine, crust,
四角、パンの耳。
Earth's crust, Earth's crust, bread crust, bread crust, crust of ice, crust of ice, dazzle,
目をくらませる、魅了する。
dazzle the audience, dazzle the audience, dazzling lights, dazzling lights, be dazzled by fame, be dazzled by fame, supernatural,
超自然的な。
supernatural powers, supernatural powers, believe in the supernatural, believe in the supernatural, supernatural beings, supernatural beings, expend,
費やす、
expend energy, expend energy, expend money, expend money, expend effort, expend effort, pronoun,
代名詞、
use a pronoun, use a pronoun, personal pronoun, personal pronoun, subject pronoun, subject pronoun, respectively,
それぞれ。
Tom and Lisa, aged 10 and 12 respectively. Tom and Lisa, aged 10 and 12 respectively. Respectively listed, respectively listed. Apply respectively, apply respectively. Presume,
推定する。
presume innocence, presume innocence. Presume too much, presume too much. Reasonably presume, reasonably presume. Lament,
嘆く、
lament a loss, lament a loss. Lament the past, lament the past. Deeply lament, deeply lament. Bestow,
授ける、与える。
bestow an honor, bestow an honor. Bestow gifts, bestow gifts. Bestow praise, bestow praise. Wreck,
破壊する、ナンパ。
a shipwreck, a shipwreck. Wreck the car, wreck the car. Emotional wreck, emotional wreck. Disciple,
弟子、
a disciple of Buddha, a disciple of Buddha. Faithful disciple, faithful disciple. Disciple follows teachings, disciple follows teachings. Ballot,
投票、投票用紙。
Cast a ballot. Cast a ballot. Secret ballot. Secret ballot. Ballot box. Ballot box. Timber.
木材、森林。
Cut timber. Cut timber. Timber industry. Timber industry. Stack of timber. Stack of timber. Haul.
引っ張る、輸送。
Haul goods. Haul goods. Long haul. Long haul. Haul by truck. Haul by truck. Frightful.
恐ろしい。
A frightful accident. A frightful accident. Frightful noise. Frightful noise. Feel frightful. Feel frightful. Disgusted.
うんざりした。
Look disgusted. Look disgusted. Disgusted by behavior. Disgusted by behavior. Disgusted expression. Disgusted expression. Excel.
優れる、秀でる。
Excel in sports. Excel in sports. Excel academically. Excel academically. Excel at work. Excel at work. Ranch.
牧場。
Cattle ranch. Cattle ranch. Own a ranch. Own a ranch. Work on a ranch. Work on a ranch. Appetizer.
前菜。
Serve an appetizer. Serve an appetizer. Tasty appetizer. Tasty appetizer. Appetizer menu. Appetizer menu. Eminent.
著名な、優れた。
An eminent scholar. An eminent scholar. Eminent artist. Eminent artist. Eminent position. Eminent position. Compensate.
保証する、報いる。
Compensate for loss. Compensate for loss. Financially compensate. Financially compensate. Compensate fairly. Compensate fairly. Exert.
行使する、努力する。
Exert pressure. Exert pressure. Exert oneself. Exert oneself. Exert influence. Exert influence. Mortality.
死亡率、死。
Infant mortality. Infant mortality. Mortality rate. Mortality rate. Face mortality. Face mortality. Discouragement.
落胆、妨害。
Feel discouragement. Feel discouragement. A source of discouragement. A source of discouragement. Discouragement from failure. Discouragement from failure. Folklore.
民間伝承。
Japanese folklore. Japanese folklore. Ancient folklore. Ancient folklore. Study folklore. Study folklore. Riot.
暴動を起こす。
Start a riot. Start a riot. Riot police. Riot police. Riot breaks out. Riot breaks out. Glacier.
氷河。
Melting glacier. Melting glacier. Glacier formation. Glacier formation. Study glaciers. Study glaciers. Bliss.
至福、喜び。
Eternal bliss. Eternal bliss. A moment of bliss. A moment of bliss. Blissful life. Blissful life. Concede.
認める、譲歩する。
Concede defeat. Concede defeat. Concede a point. Concede a point. Concede an argument. Concede an argument. Outgoing.
社交的な、外交的な。
An outgoing person. An outgoing person. Outgoing attitude. Outgoing attitude. Very outgoing. Very outgoing. Wreath.
花輪は。
Lay a wreath. Lay a wreath. Christmas wreath. Christmas wreath. Wreath on the door. Wreath on the door. Strand.
立ち往生させる、騎士。
A strand of hair. A strand of hair. Get stranded. Get stranded. Strand on the island. Strand on the island. Latitude.
緯度、自由度。
High latitude. High latitude. Latitude for action. Latitude for action. Latitude and longitude. Latitude and longitude. Insane.
正気でない、狂気の。
Go insane. Go insane. Insane idea. Insane idea. Insane behavior. Insane behavior. Outrage.
激怒、憤慨させる。
Public outrage. Public outrage. Express outrage. Express outrage. Commit an outrage. Commit an outrage. Souvenir.
お土産。
Buy a souvenir. Buy a souvenir. Souvenir shop. Souvenir shop. Travel souvenir. Travel souvenir. Incentive.
動機、奨励。
Give an incentive. Give an incentive. Incentive system. Incentive system. Financial incentive. Financial incentive. Imprisonment.
投獄。
Life imprisonment. Life imprisonment. Serve imprisonment. Serve imprisonment. Unjust imprisonment. Unjust imprisonment. Predecessor.
前任者。 前進。
His predecessor. His predecessor. A worthy predecessor. A worthy predecessor. Company's predecessor. Company's predecessor. Oath.
誓い、宣誓。
Take an oath. Take an oath. Oath of office. Oath of office. Break an oath. Break an oath. Applicable.
適用できる。
Applicable rule. Applicable rule. Not applicable. Not applicable. Applicable in this case. Applicable in this case. Discard.
捨てる。
Discard old clothes. Discard old clothes. Discard a card. Discard a card. Safely discard. Safely discard. Rustle.
カサカサ音を立てる、カサカサ音。
Rustle of leaves. Rustle of leaves. Rustle quietly. Rustle quietly. Rustle in the bushes. Rustle in the bushes. Stiffen.
硬くなる。
Stiffen with fear. Stiffen with fear. Stiffen your back. Stiffen your back. Muscle stiffen. Muscle stiffen. Dictation.
書き取り、口述。
Practice dictation. Practice dictation. English dictation. English dictation. Dictation test. Dictation test. Theoretical.
理論的な。
Theoretical knowledge. Theoretical knowledge. Purely theoretical. Purely theoretical. Theoretical approach. Theoretical approach. Abbreviation.
省略形。
Common abbreviation. Common abbreviation. Abbreviation for doctor. Abbreviation for doctor. Abbreviation in writing. Abbreviation in writing. Menace.
脅威、脅す。
A growing menace. A growing menace. Menace to society. Menace to society. Menace with a weapon. Menace with a weapon. Bait.
餌、おびき寄せる。
Set the bait. Set the bait. Take the bait. Take the bait. Bait a trap. Bait a trap. Complement.
保管物、保管する。
Wine complements food. Wine complements food. Perfect complement. Perfect complement. Skills complement each other. Skills complement each other. Constitutional.
憲法の、体質の。
Constitutional rights. Constitutional rights. Constitutional reform. Constitutional reform. Constitutional issue. Constitutional issue. Algebra.
大数学。
Learn algebra. Learn algebra. Algebra equation. Algebra equation. Basic algebra. Basic algebra. Citizenship.
市民権、国籍。
Apply for citizenship. Apply for citizenship. Gain citizenship. Gain citizenship. Dual citizenship. Dual citizenship. Confer.
授与する、相談する。
Confer a degree. Confer a degree. Confer with experts. Confer with experts. Confer an honor. Confer an honor. Splendor.
壮麗、豪華。
In full splendor. In full splendor. The splendor of nature. The splendor of nature. Royal splendor. Royal splendor. Subsequent.
その後の。
Subsequent events. Subsequent events. Subsequent investigation. Subsequent investigation. Subsequent chapter. Subsequent chapter. Temperate.
穏やかな、節度のある。
Temperate climate. Temperate climate. Be temperate in speech. Be temperate in speech. Temperate zone. Temperate zone. Apprentice.
見習い、弟子入りする。
Apprentice chef. Apprentice chef. Apprentice to a carpenter. Apprentice to a carpenter. Apprentice system. Apprentice system. Lapse.
過失、陥る。
A lapse in judgment. A lapse in judgment. Let the policy lapse. Let the policy lapse. Brief lapse. Brief lapse. Formidable.
手強い、怖るべき。
A formidable opponent. A formidable opponent. Formidable task. Formidable task. Formidable reputation. Formidable reputation. Deem.
と考える。
Deem necessary. Deem necessary. Deemed appropriate. Deemed appropriate. Deem it important. Deem it important. Roundabout.
遠回りの、環状交差点。
A roundabout answer. A roundabout answer. Use the roundabout. Use the roundabout. Roundabout route. Roundabout route. Partake.
参加する、共にする。
Partake in the event. Partake in the event. Partake of food. Partake of food. Partake in celebration. Partake in celebration. Avail.
役立つ、効用。
To no avail. To no avail. Avail yourself of the opportunity. Avail yourself of the opportunity. Be of little avail. Be of little avail. Slumber.
まどろむ、まどろみ。
Fall into slumber. Fall into slumber. Deep slumber. Deep slumber. Disturbed slumber. Disturbed slumber. Withstand.
耐える、
Withstand pressure. Withstand pressure. Withstand attack. Withstand attack. Withstand heat. Withstand heat. Legitimate.
合法の、正当な、
Legitimate business. Legitimate business. Legitimate concern. Legitimate concern. A legitimate excuse. A legitimate excuse. Toll.
通行料、損失、
Pay the toll. Pay the toll. Death toll. Death toll. Take a heavy toll. Take a heavy toll. Distort.
歪める、
Distort facts. Distort facts. Distort the image. Distort the image. Distort the sound. Distort the sound. Tyranny.
専制政治、圧政、
End tyranny. End tyranny. Tyranny of fear. Tyranny of fear. Live under tyranny. Live under tyranny. Marshal.
減衰、整列させる、
Marshal the troops. Marshal the troops. Grand Marshal. Grand Marshal. Marshal evidence. Marshal evidence. Eyelash.
まつげ、
Long eyelashes. Long eyelashes. Eyelash curler. Eyelash curler. Lose an eyelash. Lose an eyelash. Messy.
散らかった、汚い、
Messy room. Messy room. Messy hair. Messy hair. Messy situation. Messy situation. Sip.
すする、一口、
Sip coffee. Sip coffee. Take a sip. Take a sip. Sip from the glass. Sip from the glass. Bosom.
胸、貝、
Mother's bosom. Mother's bosom. Bosom friend. Bosom friend. Hide in one's bosom. Hide in one's bosom. Preside.
司会をする、主催する、
Preside over a meeting. Preside over a meeting. Preside as chair. Preside as chair. Preside at the ceremony. Preside at the ceremony. Eyesight.
視力、
Have good eyesight. Have good eyesight. Test your eyesight. Test your eyesight. Poor eyesight. Poor eyesight. Rug.
敷物、
A soft rug. A soft rug. Lay down a rug. Lay down a rug. Roll up the rug. Roll up the rug. Beware.
注意する、
Beware of dogs. Beware of dogs. Beware of danger. Beware of danger. Beware when crossing. Beware when crossing. Reckon.
思う、計算する。
Reckon it's true. Reckon it's true. Reckon the cost. Reckon the cost. Reckon with reality. Reckon with reality. Suppression.
抑圧、鎮圧。
Political suppression. Political suppression. Suppression of anger. Suppression of anger. Suppression of evidence. Suppression of evidence. Pedestrian.
歩行者、単調な。
Pedestrian crossing. Pedestrian crossing. Hit a pedestrian. Hit a pedestrian. A pedestrian speech. A pedestrian speech. Stout.
頑丈な、太った。
A stout man. A stout man. Stout shoes. Stout shoes. Stout defense. Stout defense. Contractor.
請負業者。
A construction contractor. A construction contractor. Hire a contractor. Hire a contractor. Electrical contractor. Electrical contractor. Planetary.
惑星の、地球規模の。
Planetary motion. Planetary motion. Planetary system. Planetary system. Planetary crisis. Planetary crisis. Approximate.
おおよその、概算する。
Approximate value. Approximate value. Approximate location. Approximate location. Approximate cost. Approximate cost. Leftover.
残り物、残りの。
Eat leftovers. Eat leftovers. Leftover food. Leftover food. Store leftovers. Store leftovers. Formulate.
考案する、公式化する。
Formulate a theory. Formulate a theory. Formulate a plan. Formulate a plan. Formulate a question. Formulate a question. Slant.
傾斜、傾ける。
Slant the news. Slant the news. A political slant. A political slant. Slant of light. Slant of light. Municipal.
市の、自治体の。
Municipal government. Municipal government. Municipal building. Municipal building. Municipal services. Municipal services. Vulgar.
下品な。
Vulgar language. Vulgar language. Vulgar joke. Vulgar joke. Sound vulgar. Sound vulgar. Precision.
正確さ。
With precision. with precision. Precision instrument. Precision instrument. Great precision. Great precision. Thesis.
論文、主張。
Write a thesis. Write a thesis. Graduate thesis. Graduate thesis. Main thesis. Main thesis. Drowsy.
眠い。
Feel drowsy. Feel drowsy. Drowsy afternoon. Drowsy afternoon. Drowsy from medicine. Drowsy from medicine. Picturesque.
絵のように美しい。
Picturesque village. Picturesque village. Picturesque scenery. Picturesque scenery. Picturesque harbor. Picturesque harbor. Dutiful.
忠実な。
Dutiful son. Dutiful son. Dutiful service. Dutiful service. Act dutifully. Act dutifully. Cherish.
大義にする。
Cherish memories. Cherish memories. Cherish a belief. Cherish a belief. Cherish loved ones. Cherish loved ones. Supplier.
供給業者。
Major supplier. Major supplier. Energy supplier. Energy supplier. Local supplier. Local supplier. Precede.
先行する、前に来る。
Precede the ceremony. Precede the ceremony. A storm preceded the flood. A storm preceded the flood. Words that precede. Words that precede. Subdue.
制圧する、抑える。
Subdue a riot. Subdue a riot. Subdue emotions. Subdue emotions. Subdue the enemy. Subdue the enemy. Decisive.
決定的な、断固とした。
Decisive victory. Decisive victory. Decisive action. Decisive action. Decisive moment. Decisive moment. Barbarian.
野蛮人、野蛮な。
Act like a barbarian. Act like a barbarian. Ancient barbarians. Ancient barbarians. Barbarian tribe. Barbarian tribe. Superb.
素晴らしい。
Superb performance. Superb performance. Superb view. Superb view. Superb skills. Superb skills. Enforce.
施行する、強制する。
Enforce the law. Enforce the law. Enforce rules. Enforce rules. Enforce discipline. Enforce discipline. Linguistic.
言語の。
Linguistic skills. Linguistic skills. Linguistic research. Linguistic research. Linguistic diversity. Linguistic diversity. Vacancy.
空き、空室。
Job vacancy. Job vacancy. Hotel vacancy. Hotel vacancy. No vacancy. No vacancy. Forceful.
強引な、力強い。
Forceful argument. Forceful argument. Forceful personality. Forceful personality. Speak in a forceful tone. Speak in a forceful tone. Dismal.
憂鬱な、陰気な。
Dismal weather. Dismal weather. A dismal failure. A dismal failure. Feel dismal. Feel dismal. Sullen.
膨れっ面の、陰気な。
A sullen look. A sullen look. Remain sullen. Remain sullen. Sullen silence. Sullen silence. Proverb.
ことわざ。
Old proverb. Old proverb. Wise proverb. Wise proverb. Quote a proverb. Quote a proverb. Prop.
支える、支柱。
Use a prop. Use a prop. Prop the door open. Prop the door open. Stage prop. Stage prop. Evenly.
均等に。
Divide evenly. Divide evenly. Spread evenly. Spread evenly. Bake evenly. Bake evenly. Forsake.
見捨てる。
Forsake a friend. Forsake a friend. Forsake a habit. Forsake a habit. Never forsake you. Never forsake you. Fraud.
詐欺、詐欺師。
Commit fraud. Commit fraud. Insurance fraud. Insurance fraud. A fraud case. A fraud case. Abandonment.
放棄、見捨て。
Child abandonment. Child abandonment. Abandonment of hope. Abandonment of hope. Feel abandonment. Feel abandonment. Itch.
かゆみ、かゆくなる。
Scratch an itch. Scratch an itch. Itch to travel. Itch to travel. Persistent itch. Persistent itch. Plaster.
しっくい、塗る。
Put on a plaster. Put on a plaster. Plaster the wall. Plaster the wall. Remove the plaster. Remove the plaster. Foresee.
予見する。
Foresee a problem. Foresee a problem. Foresee the future. Foresee the future. Hard to foresee. Hard to foresee. Handout.
配布資料、施し。
Give a handout. Give a handout. Lecture handout. Lecture handout. Depend on handouts. Depend on handouts. Doom.
運命づける、破滅。
Doom to fail. Doom to fail. Face doom. Face doom. A sense of doom. A sense of doom. Dispatch.
派遣する、発送。
Dispatch a team. Dispatch a team. Dispatch quickly. Dispatch quickly. Military dispatch. Military dispatch. Mercury.
水銀、マーキュリー。
Mercury thermometer. Mercury thermometer. Mercury poisoning. Mercury poisoning. Planet Mercury. Planet Mercury. Eventual.
最終的な。
Eventual result. Eventual result. Eventual success. Eventual success. Eventual outcome. Eventual outcome. Paralyze.
麻痺させる。
Paralyze the city. Paralyze the city. Paralyze with fear. Paralyze with fear. Be paralyzed. Be paralyzed. Rot.
腐る、腐敗。
Food starts to rot. Food starts to rot. Tooth rot. Tooth rot. Rot from the inside. Rot from the inside. Revoke.
取り消す。
Revoke a license. Revoke a license. Revoke permission. Revoke permission. Revoke the decision. Revoke the decision. Toil.
骨折って働く、骨折り。
Toil in the field. Toil in the field. Years of toil. Years of toil. Toil day and night. Toil day and night. Allege.
主張する。
Allege a crime. Allege a crime. Alleged suspect. Alleged suspect. Allege misconduct. Allege misconduct. Occurrence.
出来事、発生。
A rare occurrence. A rare occurrence. Frequent occurrence. Frequent occurrence. Report the occurrence. Report the occurrence. Landlord.
大家、地主。
Pay the landlord. Pay the landlord. Talk to the landlord. Talk to the landlord. Landlord of the building. Landlord of the building. Lavatory.
トイレ、洗面所。
Use the lavatory. Use the lavatory. Lavatory on the plane. Lavatory on the plane. Clean the lavatory. Clean the lavatory. Rain.
手綱、抑制する。
Tighten the reins. Tighten the reins. Rein in spending. Rein in spending. Give free rein. Give free rein. Scornful.
軽蔑的な、
A scornful laugh. A scornful laugh. Scornful attitude. Scornful attitude. Look scornful. Look scornful. Tranquil.
穏やかな、静かな、
Tranquil lake. Tranquil lake. A tranquil atmosphere. A tranquil atmosphere. Feel tranquil. Feel tranquil. Rotten.
腐った、堕落した、
Rotten food. Rotten food. A rotten attitude. A rotten attitude. Feel rotten. Feel rotten. Flush.
赤くなる、好調、
Flush the toilet. Flush the toilet. Face flushes. Face flushes. Flush with excitement. Flush with excitement. Polar.
極地の、正反対の、
Polar bear. Polar bear. Polar region. Polar region. Polar opposite. Polar opposite. Raid.
襲撃、吸収する、
Military raid. Military raid. Conduct a raid. Conduct a raid. Police raid. Police raid. Fiery.
燃えるような、激しい、
Fiery speech. Fiery speech. Fiery eyes. Fiery eyes. A fiery temper. A fiery temper. Gracious.
丁寧な、親切な、
A gracious host. A gracious host. Gracious smile. Gracious smile. Gracious acceptance. Gracious acceptance. Surplus.
余剰、余分の、
Budget surplus. Budget surplus. Surplus food. Surplus food. Sell the surplus. Sell the surplus. Foggy.
霧のかかった、曖昧な、
A foggy morning. A foggy morning. Foggy memory. Foggy memory. It's foggy outside. It's foggy outside. Perspective.
見込みのある、将来の、
Prospective student. Prospective student. Prospective buyer. Prospective buyer. Prospective job. Prospective job. Legislative.
立法の、
Legislative power. Legislative power. Legislative body. Legislative body. Legislative session. Legislative session. Duration.
期間、
For the duration. For the duration. Duration of the flight. Duration of the flight. Limited duration. Limited duration. Admiral.
提督、海軍将官、
Navy Admiral, Navy Admiral. Retired Admiral, Retired Admiral. Appointed as Admiral, Appointed as Admiral. Plumber,
配管工、
Call a plumber, Call a plumber. Plumber fixed the leak, Plumber fixed the leak. Licensed plumber, Licensed plumber. Shriek,
悲鳴、悲鳴を上げる、
Shriek in fear, Shriek in fear. A loud shriek, A loud shriek. Shriek with laughter, Shriek with laughter. Snare,
罠、罠で捕らえる、
Set a snare, Set a snare. Caught in a snare, Caught in a snare. A snare for the unwary, A snare for the unwary. Rhetoric,
習字、骨頂、
Political rhetoric, Political rhetoric. Empty rhetoric, Empty rhetoric. Use rhetoric skillfully, Use rhetoric skillfully. Optimism,
楽観主義、
Show optimism, Show optimism. Maintain optimism, Maintain optimism. Optimism about the future, Optimism about the future. Scheme,
計画、計画する、
Launch a scheme, Launch a scheme. Secret scheme, Secret scheme. Pension scheme, Pension scheme. Stagnant,
停滞した、
Stagnant water, Stagnant water. Stagnant economy, Stagnant economy. Remain stagnant, Remain stagnant. Abolition,
廃止、
Abolition of slavery, Abolition of slavery. Call for abolition, Call for abolition. Complete abolition, Complete abolition. Forthcoming,
やがて来る、協力的な、
Forthcoming event, Forthcoming event. Forthcoming support, Forthcoming support. Be forthcoming with help, Be forthcoming with help. Sane,
正気の、分別のある、
Stay sane, Stay sane. Sane decision, Sane decision. Completely sane, Completely sane. Clumsy,
不器用な、ぎこちない、
Clumsy hands, Clumsy hands. Clumsy attempt, Clumsy attempt. Clumsy movement, Clumsy movement. Hydrogen,
水素、
Hydrogen gas, Hydrogen gas. Hydrogen fuel, Hydrogen fuel. Produce hydrogen, Produce hydrogen. Friction,
摩擦、不和、
Friction between parts, Friction between parts. Cause friction, Cause friction. Reduce friction. Reduce friction. Pouch.
小袋、
Leather pouch. Leather pouch. Carry in a pouch. Carry in a pouch. Seal the pouch. Seal the pouch. Epic.
時代、画期的な出来事。
New epic. New epic. Mark an epic. Mark an epic. Historical epic. Historical epic. Supreme.
最高の、
Supreme Court. Supreme Court. Supreme Power. Supreme Power. Supreme Effort. Supreme Effort. Tariff.
関税、
High tariff. High tariff. Impose a tariff. Impose a tariff. Tariff policy. Tariff policy. Growl.
うなる、うなり声。
Dog growled. Dog growled. Growl in anger. Growl in anger. Low growl. Low growl. Collision.
衝突、
Car collision. Car collision. Head-on collision. Head-on collision. Collision of ideas. Collision of ideas. Despite.
にもかかわらず、
Despite the rain. Despite the rain. Despite difficulties. Despite difficulties. Despite all odds. Despite all odds. Reptile.
爬虫類、
A reptile zoo. A reptile zoo. Study reptiles. Study reptiles. Reptile skin. Reptile skin. Refinement.
洗練、改良、
Cultural refinement. Cultural refinement. Refinement of technique. Refinement of technique. With great refinement. With great refinement. Conform.
従う、一致する。
Conform to standards. Conform to standards. Conform behavior. Conform behavior. Conform with expectations. Conform with expectations. Amend.
修正する、
Amend the law. Amend the law. Amend a document. Amend a document. Amend the Constitution. Amend the Constitution. Gratify.
喜ばせる、
Gratify a desire. Gratify a desire. Gratify the audience. Gratify the audience. Gratify with praise. Gratify with praise. Utensil.
器具、
Kitchen utensil. Kitchen utensil. Metal utensil. Metal utensil. Use a utensil. Use a utensil. Colonel.
大佐、
Army colonel. Army colonel. Promoted to colonel. Promoted to colonel. Colonel in command. Colonel in command. Marsh.
湿地、
Cross the marsh. Cross the marsh. Marshland area. Marshland area. Home to marsh birds. Home to marsh birds. Furnished.
家具付きの、
Fully furnished apartment. Fully furnished apartment. Furnished room. Furnished room. Well furnished. Well furnished. Malice.
悪意、
Act with malice. Act with malice. Bear malice. Bear malice. Full of malice. Full of malice. Hatch.
孵化する、昇降口、
Hatch a plan. Hatch a plan. Eggs hatch. Eggs hatch. Open the hatch. Open the hatch. Peninsula.
半島、
A narrow peninsula. A narrow peninsula. Italian peninsula. Italian peninsula. Explore the peninsula. Explore the peninsula. Hypothesis.
仮説、
Form a hypothesis. Form a hypothesis. Test the hypothesis. Test the hypothesis. Scientific hypothesis. Scientific hypothesis. Scanty.
乏しい、不十分な、
Scanty evidence. Scanty evidence. Scanty clothing. Scanty clothing. Scanty information. Scanty information. Donate.
寄付する、
Donate money. Donate money. Donate blood. Donate blood. Donate to charity. Donate to charity. Coffin.
缶、
Wooden coffin. Wooden coffin. Lower the coffin. Lower the coffin. Closed coffin. Closed coffin. Geology.
地質学、
Study geology. Study geology. Geology class. Geology class. Volcanic geology. Volcanic geology. Boastful.
自慢げな、
Boastful attitude. Boastful attitude. Boastful speech. Boastful speech. Seem boastful. Seem boastful. Ridicule.
嘲笑する、嘲笑、
Subject to ridicule. Subject to ridicule. Ridicule the idea. Ridicule the idea. Public ridicule. Public ridicule. Forefather.
祖先、
Honor the forefathers. Honor the forefathers. Our forefathers' legacy. Our forefathers' legacy. Descendants of forefathers. Descendants of forefathers. Submission.
提出、服従。
Final submission. Final submission. Active submission. Active submission. Submission deadline. Submission deadline. Sermon.
説教。
Deliver a sermon. Deliver a sermon. Sunday sermon. Sunday sermon. Listen to a sermon. Listen to a sermon. Beverage.
飲み物。
Hot beverage. Hot beverage. Serve a beverage. Serve a beverage. Alcoholic beverage. Alcoholic beverage. Pebble.
小石。
A pebble beach. A pebble beach. Throw a pebble. Throw a pebble. Collect pebbles. Collect pebbles. Prescribe.
処方する、指示する。
Prescribe medicine. Prescribe medicine. Prescribe a treatment. Prescribe a treatment. Prescribe rules. Prescribe rules. Disappearance.
消失。
Sudden disappearance. Sudden disappearance. Mysterious disappearance. Mysterious disappearance. Reported disappearance. Reported disappearance. Kernel.
各中心部。
Corn kernel. Corn kernel. Kernel of truth. Kernel of truth. Kernel of an idea. Kernel of an idea. Reproach.
非難する、非難。
A look of reproach. A look of reproach. Reproach someone. Reproach someone. Feel reproach. Feel reproach. Brisk.
活発な、キビキビした。
Brisk walk. Brisk walk. Brisk business. Brisk business. Brisk reply. Brisk reply. Heed.
注意を払う、注意。
Heed the warning. Heed the warning. Take heed. Take heed. Heed advice. Heed advice. Emission.
排出、放出。
Carbon emission. Carbon emission. Reduce emissions. Reduce emissions. Vehicle emissions. Vehicle emissions. Skinny.
痩せ細った。
A skinny boy. A skinny boy. Too skinny. Too skinny. Look skinny. Look skinny. Mediator.
仲介者、調停者。
Act as a mediator. Act as a mediator. Neutral mediator. Neutral mediator. Appoint a mediator. Appoint a mediator. Presumably.
おそらく。
Presumably true. Presumably true. Presumably because of rain. Presumably because of rain. Presumably safe. Presumably safe. Specimen.
標本、見本、
Blood specimen. Blood specimen. Specimen collection. Specimen collection. Perfect specimen. Perfect specimen. Suspension.
一時停止、停職、
School suspension. School suspension. Suspension of service. Suspension of service. Engine suspension. Engine suspension. Diagnosis.
診断、
Medical diagnosis. Medical diagnosis. Receive a diagnosis. Receive a diagnosis. Accurate diagnosis. Accurate diagnosis. Hazard.
危険、
Fire hazard. Fire hazard. Health hazard. Health hazard. Eliminate hazard. Eliminate hazard. Rake.
熊でかき集める、
Rake leaves. Rake leaves. Garden rake. Garden rake. Rake the ground. Rake the ground. Bow.
大枝、
Strong bow. Strong bow. Climb the bow. Climb the bow. Cut the bow. Cut the bow. Exclusion.
排除、
Social exclusion. Social exclusion. Exclusion zone. Exclusion zone. Exclusion of others. Exclusion of others. Lessen.
減らす、
Lessen the pain. Lessen the pain. Lessen tension. Lessen tension. Lessen demand. Lessen demand. Pious.
敬虔な、
Pious believer. Pious believer. Pious prayer. Pious prayer. Seem pious. Seem pious. Lengthen.
伸ばす、
Lengthen the skirt. Lengthen the skirt. Lengthen the time. Lengthen the time. Lengthen a speech. Lengthen a speech. Affirm.
断言する、確認する、
Affirm belief. Affirm belief. Affirm the truth. Affirm the truth. Affirm his innocence. Affirm his innocence. Feminine.
女性らしい、
Feminine style. Feminine style. Feminine voice. Feminine voice. Feminine charm. Feminine charm. Hearth.
暖炉、家庭、
Sit by the hearth. Sit by the hearth. Hearth and home. Hearth and home. Clean the hearth. Clean the hearth. expenditure,
支出、経費、
reduce expenditure, reduce expenditure, government expenditure, government expenditure, military expenditure, military expenditure, fascination,
魅了、魅力、
hold fascination, hold fascination, fascination with space, fascination with space, utter fascination, utter fascination, allied,
同盟の、関係のある、
allied forces, allied forces, closely allied, closely allied, allied industries, allied industries, bachelor,
独身男性、学士、
eligible bachelor, eligible bachelor, bachelor degree, bachelor degree, lifelong bachelor, lifelong bachelor, shawl,
ショール、
wear a shawl, wear a shawl, lace shawl, lace shawl, wrap in a shawl, wrap in a shawl, spoil,
台無しにする、甘やかす、
spoil a child, spoil a child, spoil the moment, spoil the moment, food spoils, food spoils, confrontation,
対立、対面、
violent confrontation, violent confrontation, direct confrontation, direct confrontation, avoid confrontation, avoid confrontation, grumble,
不平を言う、ぼやく、
grumble about work, grumble about work, grumble to himself, grumble to himself, constant grumble, constant grumble, interaction,
相互作用、交流、
social interaction, social interaction, interaction between groups, interaction between groups, human interaction, human interaction, affectionate,
愛情深い、
affectionate gesture, affectionate gesture, affectionate hug, affectionate hug, be affectionate toward, be affectionate toward, temperament,
気質、性格、
artistic temperament, artistic temperament, a calm temperament, a calm temperament, show temperament, show temperament, pollute,
汚染する、
pollute the river, pollute the river, air is polluted, air is polluted, pollute the environment, pollute the environment, bulky,
かさばった、大きい、
bulky package, bulky package, bulky coat, bulky coat, too bulky to store, too bulky to store, novelty,
目新しさ、
Novelty item. Novelty item. Temporary novelty. Temporary novelty. Novelty wears off. Novelty wears off. Litter.
ゴミ、散らかす。
Pick up litter. Pick up litter. Litter the street. Litter the street. Litter problem. Litter problem. Brew.
醸造する、入れる。
Brew tea. Brew tea. Brew beer. Brew beer. A storm is brewing. A storm is brewing. Brace.
備える、留め具。
Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. Neck brace. Neck brace. Velocity.
速度。
High velocity. High velocity. Velocity of sound. Velocity of sound. Measure velocity. Measure velocity. Tow.
引っ張る、牽引。
Tow a car. Tow a car. Tow truck. Tow truck. Get towed. Get towed. Aerospace.
航空宇宙産業、航空宇宙の。
Aerospace industry. Aerospace industry. Aerospace engineer. Aerospace engineer. Aerospace company. Aerospace company. Anguish.
苦痛、苦悩。
Cry in anguish. Cry in anguish. Anguish of loss. Anguish of loss. Emotional anguish. Emotional anguish. Philosophical.
哲学的な、達観した。
Philosophical discussion. Philosophical discussion. Take a philosophical view. Take a philosophical view. Philosophical question. Philosophical question. Repel.
撃退する、拒絶する。
Repel an attack. Repel an attack. Repel insects. Repel insects. Repel advances. Repel advances. Comply.
従う。
Comply with the law. Comply with the law. Fully comply. Fully comply. Refuse to comply. Refuse to comply. Habitat.
生息地。
Natural habitat. Natural habitat. Protect habitat. Protect habitat. Loss of habitat. Loss of habitat. Bribery.
賄賂。
Political bribery. Political bribery. Charged with bribery. Charged with bribery. Accused of bribery. Accused of bribery. Eruption.
噴火、爆発。
Volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption. Sudden eruption. Sudden eruption. Eruption of anger. Eruption of anger. Emigration.
移住、
Mass emigration. Mass emigration. Emigration rate. Emigration rate. Encourage emigration. Encourage emigration. Embroider.
刺繍する、脚色する、
Embroider a cloth. Embroider a cloth. Embroider the story. Embroider the story. Hand embroidered. Hand embroidered. Bewilder.
混乱させる、
Bewilder the audience. Bewilder the audience. Look bewildered. Look bewildered. Bewildered by the news. Bewildered by the news. Spine.
背骨、背拍子、
Injure the spine. Injure the spine. Book spine. Book spine. Spine of the mountain. Spine of the mountain. Lawsuit.
訴訟、
File a lawsuit. File a lawsuit. Civil lawsuit. Civil lawsuit. Win the lawsuit. Win the lawsuit. Missionary.
宣教師、
Christian missionary. Christian missionary. Missionary work. Missionary work. Become a missionary. Become a missionary. Critique.
批評、批評する、
Write a critique. Write a critique. Literary critique. Literary critique. Critique the policy. Critique the policy. Subordinate.
部下、従属する、
Subordinate role. Subordinate role. A loyal subordinate. A loyal subordinate. Subordinate tasks. Subordinate tasks. Proportional.
比例する、
Proportional response. Proportional response. Proportional to size. Proportional to size. Proportional tax. Proportional tax. Fragile.
壊れやすい、
Fragile glass. Fragile glass. Emotionally fragile. Emotionally fragile. Handle with care, fragile. Handle with care, fragile.